Hello, welcome to my video week 3 presentation. I'm going to begin with number 2, since it's the one that was giving me hard time. I'm going to begin with the schemas that I created. I used the Microscope Server Management Studio to create them. I did not write any code, but I just followed some procedures and did create them. I created four schemas from two from the bowling league and 2 from the school scheduling. The process I used to transfer the tables is this. I wrote these codes and managed to transfer. I had the logins that I had created, that was Madrin, Graham, Sowed, and Drake. And these logins can access their data. Let's begin. Is the logins. Now, let us first look at the schemas that I created. Oh, we can't see them. The logins in here: Drake, Graham, Madrin, and Sowed. Let us look for the schemas. The databases, bowling league, security. Then the schemas are here. The schemas are here. There is identities, there is performance. And then others are here. And the school scheduling, security, schemas. They are also here. Here is classification and the structures. Let me show you how they can be accessed by the logins. Let's begin with Graham as a login. Connect. Oh, sorry. Connect. So here is his login. Now let us see the database he can access. He can access the bowling. Tables are here. The tables that he can access are all indicated here. Let us see how he can select. He can select. But let us try another table, another database. Let's try entertainment. He can't access it. Let's try sales. He can't access. Likewise, Madrin can't also access. Let's go to number 3, how I created the codes I created for these 2 new logins. I first wrote this and created a login, which is Flavia and Lisa. Then I used the entertainment agency example, and I created another login, which is Lisa. Then I created other roles. Here I created roles, the data entry clerk, and I assigned that role to Flavia. I also created another role of the data analyst and assigned it to Lisa. Now let's see how these work together. They work the same because when you log in for a data clerk and for data entry clerk, the password you are supposed to use has to be for Favor, the one for Flavia. For data analyst, it has to be for Lisa because he was the one who was allocated that duty. Another thing I saw when I revoked some grants from the data analyst, like inserting, still, I checked that even Lisa's grant from insert was revoked. Let's try to see how this works. Let me try to end these connections. Disconnect. Logins. Is it Flavia? Let me try to log in to Flavia. She's the data analyst clerk. So she's here. And this. The Flavia. I want to end some of the connections here. So let's try Flavia. Oh, I've ended. Yes. Abraham's connection. Let me end it. And now let's see Flavia. Her rights are in entertainments, the tables. She can access only this one, the DBO for customers. Let us see. She can select. But now let's see when we use the codes. Let me try to use the codes for Flavia and see how it works. She has the privileges to insert this insertance. Oh, maybe it is still there. So it's let me first delete it. Sorry. It's deleted, successful. Now let me try to insert. It is inserted successful because she has that right. Let's select. Yes, but now let us look at Lisa. Lisa was given, is a data analyst. She was given only a single right, that is select. The rest she can't do. Let's try to connect Lisa and see if she can do that. Muwala gwe fulume bwe olekerawo okundeekanya yangu. Roles. Yes. Now Lisa is a data. Is a data analyst. Let's try to see. connect. And this is 20. So, and this. I want to see Lisa. Lisa has access to the entertainment. Let's see the tables. Yes, the table is here. Lisa has access to the customer table. But then now let us see whether Lisa's grants privileges can work. Yes. Lisa can select. But let us try to see. Can Lisa update? Can Lisa delete? Let us see. Lisa can't delete. She did not get that privilege. Let's try to see whether she can insert. Lisa can't insert. This is because Lisa is just a data analyst. We don't want her to add on or to manipulate our data. Unlike Flavia, who is a data entry clerk, can select, delete, and manipulate the data because she's having that privilege. Now, let us go to number 1 and 2. Number 1 and 2 was all about explanation. What is a window authentication in SQL Server? This is the process of verifying the user's identity before granting him access to the database. Window authentication is a default method that uses the user's Windows credentials. Like me, I use users' Windows credentials. I don't need to use the server because it's already within the system. The advantage is that with the window authentication server, you just log in once. The system keeps your credentials that every time you come to log in, it just accepts, unlike the SQL. Now we have authentication and authorization. Authentication is just to verify the identity of the one who wants to enter the system and access the database. But authorization refers to the granting of permission or denying it to a specific resource, access to a specific resource. For example, you may be authenticated to enter database, but you may be denied the access to the database tables and whatever. This authorization refers to it determines the actions of that person. Is he allowed to select? Is he allowed to insert? Is he allowed to update or delete? There's another number here which says what would happen if you grant select permission on a table to a fixed database role called public. Indeed, this is very dangerous. If you grant it to a person It means all our users will access the data, both the current and the future users. And this is very dangerous because the data can be manipulated according to their interests. Nobody will have control over it, but they can modify it, delete to meet their own interests. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to me. I'm sorry if the video has been a bit long. Thank you.